Doritos has a new chip. This is Doritos Baja Fiery Mango. I want to make chicken tenders using this and have a chip crusted tender without inspired dipping sauce. Whoa, did not expect that. That just punched me in the face with the how do you do. Try that. Very strong mango flavor. I'm kind of into it. Before we get into frying the chicken, a mango habanero dipping sauce to go with this. We got to cut the mango. Let's see if I can do this properly. You never know what, like, is the pit going this way or this way? I think it's going this way, so I was way off. Fuck. Yep. Nope. Clearly I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. All I really need is about like a half a cup. So we're just gonna make little incisions going like that. This is literally the easiest way to cut a mango. And then like that. And then we're gonna flip it and reverse it. Look at that. Take little pieces off. Let's scoop off this mango, pop it in a bowl. Don't do it like me where I cut through the skin. The trick is to not cut through the skin, and then it'll be a lot less messy. All I really need is 2/3 of a cup. This is like a cup and a quarter. All right, so here's the deal. I'm gonna cut up the habanero now, and I'm putting on the gloves and using another cutting board so that I don't hurt myself. Chop it up, and I'm only gonna use a little piece of the seeds because I don't want it to be too spicy. Definitely not trying to hurt myself. Sure as hell not trying to hurt Jeff because that would be a lawsuit. And look, obviously I typically put the ingredients for these recipes in the descriptions of not only the videos, but not only the YouTube videos, but also the Instagram and TikToks. If you want it to be spicier, then do you, okay? Leave the seeds in, I don't care. I'd leave that out if I did that. It's like, okay, be my guest. I'm not saying that I don't listen to the audience. I really, really do. But when people are like, you should have added more things, or that's a no for me, or I'll pass. It's like, yo, take this video and this recipe for what it is, okay? If you wanna make it more spicy, then add the seeds and stems. If you want to omit a certain ingredient, then omit a certain ingredient. If you don't like whatever I'm making, I don't understand why you have to declare that, you know? Like, it's a no for me. Well, it's a I don't give a shit from me. You know, I'm still gonna do these recipes. I'm still gonna make it because I like it. Keep in mind, we're definitely going to be blending all this up after we cook it down a little bit. So the specific, you know, chopping doesn't necessarily mean that much. Smell that? Jeff's eyes are starting to water already. Okay, so now we're gonna start cooking down some of the ingredients. Minced onions. This might fuck us up, I'm just saying. Habaneros, just gonna saute this down. I think it's because I left out a lot of the seeds. We should be good to go. I like spice. I'm not like obsessed with it. Like I'm not ordering Hot Ones variety pack and drenching my chicken wings in it or my chicken tenders. I like spice when it complements ingredients, not when it completely changes the composition of whatever I'm supposed to eat and making my mouth feel like it's going through a gauntlet of razor blades. You know what I'm saying? In this case, I like subtle habanero heat that mixes with the sweetness of mango. That's a beautiful combination. I'm not looking for like a ghost pepper or reaper pepper to make me feel like my mouth is literally in a volcano. Fuck, it smells amazing. Habanero peppers, they have such a great aroma. All right, we're gonna add some garlic as well. Gonna cook this down on low for a couple minutes. All right, we're gonna add a little bit of smoked paprika, which is gonna add some smokiness. Apple cider vinegar, some of the mango. A little salt, fresh cracked black. Oh, I smell the habanero. So we're gonna change it up a bit. Gonna add a little bit of honey and some heavy cream. I know, it's weird, but I want this to be a cream sauce. You know what? I'm also gonna add a little bit of lime juice, mostly because I wanna use this really fancy juicer that I got. Check this new toy out. This is way better than the one I used to have. Check it out on Amazon. Very excited about this. Color looks amazing. Oh man, that smells so good. All right, we're gonna turn off the heat, pop this in a blender. Oh my God. That's what happens when you put a hot sauce in a blender.
This part, I should have known better. You know, if you go back so many years for when I was in grade 6, they asked you what you wanted to be when you grow up. And I wanted to be a scientist. After realizing the amount of school you need to do and go and be a scientist, I completely dropped that. However, fast forward to later on in life, I pretty much am a scientist. I mean, it's safe to say that all chefs are scientists in the kitchen, combining ingredients with heat to reform and recalibrate, thus combining and creating something that wasn't there before that is there now. That is literally alchemy. There's a lot of alchemy that goes on here, which brings us to this hot sauce being put into a blender, and when science takes over and the composition physically of condensation gets too much pressure, it will blow up in your face. Not only that, we're talking about like varieties of degrees burns. Like we're talking about 2nd degree burn from the temperature of the spice or of the sauce. We're also talking about the capsaicin going on my arm and giving me like a little bit of a burn because there was actually a lot of habanero in there. My point is that it's important to remember the laws of physics in biochemistry when making things like hot sauces and even deep frying, you know, displacement and temperatures of liquids.
Smells great though. I'm a little burnt. Okay, and we're back. Note to self, when science is involved, do the research. Delicious looking sauce, viscosity is on point. Let's make some chicken. Listen, collateral damage, mango habanero style. Thank you. Here are the chips. Chips are good. Chips are also gonna be smashed. All right, check that out. Now, dredging station proclamation. We got some all-purpose flour, we got some eggs. All right, we're gonna season the flour with some smoky honey habanero to go with flavor profile. Hit that with a little bit of salt. So the flour is intended to coat the chicken tender, and what that does is it helps the egg wash stick to it. And then we're gonna toss a bunch of them in the bag. Use the classic dry hand, wet hand. So that'll be dry, pop that in, make sure it's fully coated, get it all in the nooks and crannies as they say. Hit it in the egg wash, get that double coated, and then like any traditional fried chicken, pop it in a bag of Doritos. Oh my God, friggin' fire habanero orange. Normally I would air fry these because my chip fried recipes usually are air fried, but I was feeling crazy today. It's Friday here in the studio. We're gonna deep fry these. With chicken tenders, no bones, no skin, we're going in for 5 to 6 minutes. Holy cow. This is looking extra wild. Pop these out. I cannot wait to eat these. Doritos Baja Blast Mango Habanero Chicken Tenders. Oh my God, so juicy. Let's try it without the sauce first. Burning my mouth, but delicious. You know, normally when you fry using chips, you lose a lot of the flavor, but for some reason, I taste the mango. It's because like when you eat the chip, there's so much fruit going on. Let's try this mango hot sauce. It's gonna cool it down, but also fire it up. Oh my God. There is a lot of spice going on here, and I love it. These were fantastic. Is there another flavor chip that you wanna see me make tenders? Is there another protein you wanna see me coat in chips? Leave a comment down below. See you guys in the next one. Wow. Snapchat, Snapchat, make sure I feed my Snapchat. Well, it's funny to do. It's funny. Funny like how? Like a clown Jeff, I'm a clown to you.